baseball. It is said
we are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. It's the Fall Classic, Game 1 of the World Series. Next. Chris Sale gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen.
Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2022 Boston Red Sox.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Chris Sale gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, one, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi, also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Two and two count. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Mura is there. He's got it one away. Into the box now, Will Mura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Meyer.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Will Mura. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Will Meyer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's had some success, 5 for 11. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last. Ready for another chance, Will Mura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Will Meyer.
First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-1.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Ball 4. Now in the box, Ketel Marte. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Ketel Marte.
The 1-2. There he goes. On the ground to third. Flores has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting in.
Ready for another shot now, Will Mura.
Right fielder.
Here it comes.
Myron.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Red Sox are out in front, 7-0. Standing in, Phillip Evans. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Phillip Evans.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Mura. And that's the first out of the inning.
Cut it, hold on to it.
So striding in, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Mura is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They need to get something cooking here.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.